If you haven't met me before, I'm Ephraim, and simply put, I love love. We are currently living in a world that really dislikes love. They spit on it. The kind of love that is desired is like toxic love. When did that ever become desirable? And I hate to call it old romance, but like the love that we see the hippies talk about in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the Prendergast, Marvin Gaye, Commodores, like all these different people right up to the early 2000s, they were talking about a kind of love that I wouldn't even say everyone aspired to, but everyone knew was necessary to life. Like they really saw love as a necessity to life. And now it's just seen as this other commercialized love to the point where it's just like, oh yeah, romance, cute, cool genre. Back then it was seen as actual life. Like they couldn't live without it. And you see it in the song titles of some of their songs, like love is the answer, love is all we need. It's just made me really think about how we've reached this point in society. There's no regard for loving each other. Like forget even romantic love for a second. Even regard for just another person. Who cares? I gotta go to work, I gotta make my money, which is fine. I get survival of the fittest, cost of living. But it's a miserable life. I mean, even if we do have friends, it just feels like such a selfish outlook on life that we've reached. We talk about this whole no new friends, but what's the issue with having new friends? Yes, there's definitely an achievement, I guess, in some sorts of having like old friends, but like, okay, what's your relationship with them? You guys talk about you guys' life issues, you help each other out in time of need, or do you just party every weekend, or are they just friends that you can't open up to? There's so many different facets to this. I feel like cancel culture has really impacted the way we view friendships as well. The way how we're so quick to cancel someone if they have a tweet from X amount of years ago being, let's say, colorist or racist. It's like we've forgotten that people can change, people grow. It's really stupid. And we do it in friendships as well, where someone makes a mistake and okay, let's cut them. It's made us a more lonely society as well. COVID was maybe massive in that I think a lot of people realised friendships are needed. This message is so important because there are people out there that know that life is more than just eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, work. My message is there to tell people, yeah, there is more. It's love. Love is the soul of our lives. Everything else can feel cyclical, but there's nothing cyclical about love. Like loving is just always an ever-growing experience. I don't ever think that you can get tired of a life full of love. It just goes back to the society that we have now where it's just everything is so I'm independent, but anthropomorphically we are codependent beings and that is okay. I think that's one of the main things I'm here to say, that it's okay to be dependent on friends. It's okay to be dependent on other people. We're okay being dependent on a partner. But what about the friends that are there when the partner fails and that's done? You come back to your friends. And it's a quote by Holden where he says like your friends are always there, even when lovers have failed you. And yeah, a unique viewpoint of the world that I have where yes, romance is amazing, but there's something in friendship. It's arguably even stronger. And that needs to be viewed as just as sacred as romance.